A woman accidentally broke a glass. Her husband wanted a divorce because of it. As she crouched down to clean up the shards, she cut her hand. Her boss, who was also her close friend, saw it happen. He immediately grabbed a bandage and helped her dress the wound. Just then, her husband wandered back and saw them through the door. Jealousy hit him hard, but insecurity kept him from walking in. That night at dinner, he lay in bed sulking, ignoring her completely. She tried to talk to him about work, hoping he'd take things more seriously. He snapped, letting out all the paranoia he'd been holding in. "What, you think you're too good for me now? Found someone better?" She couldn't believe what she was hearing. Frustrated, she slapped him across the mouth. He took it as confirmation of his suspicions. In a fit of anger, he demanded a divorce on the spot. She just said, "Don't regret this," and walked out, heartbroken. With nowhere else to go, she ended up at the spot where they first bought pancakes in the city. Flashbacks of happier times flooded her mind. The next morning, as she got ready for work, she opened the pot lid. He'd already made her breakfast. She knew he'd spoken out of anger, but she wasn't ready to forgive him just yet. So when he came to apologize, she ignored him. Without her help, he fumbled through even the simplest tasks. His carelessness cost him. He forgot to mail an important document for a lawyer. That mistake made the firm lose a $2 million client. His boss called her into the office. He followed, curious, and overheard everything. Realizing he couldn't afford the damage, he snuck away. When she went looking for him, he was already gone. All she found was a note on the table. "I went home." The next morning, she took a bus back to their hometown. She found him in the fields where he used to work. She didn't understand. He used to be so capable, so hardworking. Why had the city made him so afraid of effort? He finally admitted. Watching her grow every day terrified him. He couldn't sleep, afraid he'd never catch up. Only back in the countryside did he feel like himself again. She didn't want him to give up. She tried to encourage him one last time. He asked for a divorce again, saying he didn't want to hold her back. Stunned, she turned and walked away in silence. As she passed through the village, she saw a couple at their wedding. It reminded her of her own wedding day. Flashbacks played in her mind, one after another. Suddenly, she knew what she had to do. Back at the law firm, she told her boss she was quitting. He was so shaken he dropped his glass on the desk. They'd come so far, from a tiny, rundown office to this high-rise. Still, he wished her well and said she'd shine wherever she went. They took one last photo together at the front desk. That very spot once symbolized how far she'd fought to come. And now she was letting it go. But opportunity always finds those who keep trying. One day, while waiting for the bus, she overheard students complaining about poor dorms in the mountains.